Welcome on board Rovos Rail. This is Africa's most luxurious train, and it's going to be our home for the next 4 nights as we travel from Pretoria in South Africa to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
We're literally going to be trusting these two guys with our lives.
During our trip, we'll get to meet the man who started Rovos Rail and pioneered luxury train travel in South Africa. I love this guy. We'll give you a full tour of the train, including one of our favorite rooms we've ever stayed in. And of course, we'll be sharing the most important part, the food. Each day for lunch and dinner, we'll get a 4-course meal complete with a South African wine pairing to go with each course.
It tastes like everything I love about red wine.
We've been fortunate enough to ride some of the world's best trains, including the Orient Express in Europe, Via Rail across Canada, the Maharajas Express in India, the Indian Pacific across Australia, and now Rovos Rail in Africa. I think what makes this journey extra unique is that our train is going to be traveling through Zimbabwe's largest wildlife reserve. This is the main place people come to go on safari when they visit Zimbabwe, so if we're lucky, we'll be able to spot wildlife from the train.
Oh, there's an elephant.
And then the train actually stops inside the wildlife reserve for us to go on safari.
Not only did we see a giraffe on the way out, but it's a family of giraffes.
This train trip ends at the world's largest waterfall. And for the grand finale of the trip, for some reason, Nate's made plans for us to swim right up to the end.
What am I doing?
Yeah. So, join us as we spend the next 96 hours on board Africa's fanciest train. I can already tell this train ride is going to be different than anything we've done before. Usually on day one when we're boarding the train, it's really flashy and showy and there's music and instruments and dancing. And don't get me wrong, I love that vibe. But this, Rohan Vos, as in Rovos Rail, the guy who started this train company, is giving us a personal tour of the whole train station. And I knew he was still quite involved, so I'm expecting like this old guy that's like, hey, welcome, and then leaves. No, he is so funny.
But when they started it up and they put it in first gear, it went in reverse. So then we had a small problem.
It's like if Pop was giving us a tour. He reminds me so much of my grandfather.
He's given a very raw and detailed story of how this whole thing came to be.
I lost a lot of money, and by 1993 I was basically broke.
And the craziest part is, he lives in Cape Town and flies here to Johannesburg every week to welcome the people boarding his train. What a legend! Does that mean it's time to get on?
Also, this train yard that we're in right now is a